15-year-old with $1,000 monthly allowance. I feel like a peasant. 15-year-old says her mom should be giving her at least $2,500 to maintain her lifestyle of shopping, lunch, trainers, and driving. And cutting it to $1,000 makes her feel like a peasant. What is $2,500 monthly? That would be 30 grand a year. 30 grand a year of an allowance? What the fuck are you buying?
Nicolette is beyond entitled.
I have these 2 Chanel wallets. This one's my favorite because it really goes with this purse.
I have raised a true Beverly Hills brat.
I could definitely say we're quite affluent. My mom raised me with everything I've ever wanted, and she needs to continue. It's the only life I've ever known.
Nicolette.
See, that bothers me. That's the one thing I'm going to say. I don't care how, this is advice for you and just my own thing. I don't care however rich I would ever become. I would never rate, I don't care if I was a billionaire. You have to tell your kid no. Because if you don't tell their kid no, they become like overtly cocky and just bratty. Like even if you have billions of dollars, your kid says he wants a Nerf gun. Sometimes you got to be like, no. Like you actually just have to say no. Like even if it's like $10, no. Just like, even though you could buy it, it doesn't bother you at all. It's literally for the sole reason of like them having to realize that they don't get everything they want in life. Because then they become fucking kids. Like, would you buy a car for your kid? Like, their first car, would you buy them their car? Some parents do, some parents don't. They make their kid buy the car. This is what I would say. I would buy my kid their first car. However, it's going to be a shitty car. I'm going to buy them a shitty car. I don't care how rich I would ever be. I'm going to say I was a fucking multimillionaire. I don't care. My kid needs a new car. I'm gonna buy him needs a car because he just got his license. I'm gonna buy him like a 15-year-old used car, and then he can drive that car for like 5 years. You know what I mean? It'll shit out. It'll die. A Toyota Corolla. Yeah, buy him like a 1999 Toyota Corolla or a Prius. When I was like 10 or 11, I did a yard sale. I made $14. I thought that was so much money. This girl would probably be like $14, can't buy me shit. Kids should overvalue money, not undervalue money.
Micro luggage tote. I keep it on a chair because it's just so special. It's about $3,000 and I literally think of it as my own child. I have a Gucci bag right here. It's about $3,000.
In the past year, I probably have given her about $100,000. I don't even keep track anymore.
These are my favorite pair of heels. They're Valentinos. I love them so much.
What do you do for a living where you're making that much money? That's always my question.
Like this piece. It's Louis Vuitton. I know I'm a spoiled brat, but I enjoy the lifestyle, you know? People are gonna hate on me, but they wish they were me.
I realized I had to start cutting back because this is really out of control.
My genuine thought is if you appreciate the value of money, you'll appreciate the things that money can buy. If you are always rich and you always can get everything you want, you'll never be happy from earning something that's worth a lot of money, right? So if you grow up, you have no money, or even if your parents are rich, you could still grow up and your parents could not give you money. So you'll grow up, you'll have no money. Even if your parents are mega rich, you'll have no money. You'll understand the grasp of money. And then once you get money and you buy something with it, you're proud of yourself, right? When I bought my PC setup, my first PC setup to start streaming, I was like, wow. Like, I was so happy that I could, like, do that.
Now my spending allowance per month is $1,000. I feel like a peasant. I can't live like this anymore. I
didn't even have an allowance. Did you guys have an allowance? Like, I'm 20. I never had an allowance in my entire life. Ever. What the I wouldn't even know what I would do. If I was like 10, I mean, she's 15, but the mother's been saying she's been doing this for years. If I was like 12, 13, and I had like 12 grand just disposable, I don't even know what I would buy.
Money. If you ask me, I think my mom should be giving me at least $2,500 a month just to cover my basic expenses. I need money to buy clothes. I need money to buy shoes.
You don't have expenses. Basic expenses. Expenses are things that you have to pay, like the water bill, electricity, property taxes. Those are your phone bill, Wi-Fi. Those are expenses. Maybe Netflix. You could add on, like, oh, your TV subscription. Your expenses aren't fucking Chanel bags.
When my mom refuses to give me money, I make her life a living hell. I have my ways.
My daughter totally guilt trips me. I just don't want to deal with the drama, so I just give in and give my
I don't give
bratty
into guilt
daughter-
tripping. I will. Dude, if you've ever experienced, this is my one word here. If anybody tries to guilt trip you, double down and tell them to go fuck themselves. Actually, if somebody guilt trips you, tell them to go fuck themselves. People that guilt trip, dude, it's annoying. Everyone's done it at least once in their life to someone, but people that do it consistently are so annoying. Oh, it's okay. You hate me. Like, fuck it. Shut up. Shut up. Like, if I had my kids say, oh, you don't love me, I'd say, you're damn right I don't love your ass. Fuck you. Yeah, it would fucking, the kid would be messed up for a bit. But, you know, it would help him out in the end.
Well, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Your daughter wrote in.
Yes, I know.
And then she told you, right?
She did.
What'd
yes.
you think about that?
I thought it was a great idea because I think I need to help Dr. Phil. I just can't control Nicolette any longer.
You spoiled
I
it.
feel like this is the parents' fault, though. I hate when the parents aren't like, oh my God, it's not my fault. Like, bro, you gave your kid like $5,000 a month. Like, you're out of your mind for that.
You agree, right?
Oh, yes, I definitely agree.
You had a big catered 13th birthday party. You buy her designer clothing, right?
Yes.
We're talking handbags and shoes.
Catered 13th birthday party, designer clothing, handbags, shoes, 5-star vacation, hotels and restaurants, multiple credit cards. Dude, do you guys have a credit card from your parents? Like, literally, I had one. I was like, okay, if I'm in the middle of nowhere and I have no fucking money, like, this was it. But they would check it, right? There was one time, and I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Don't say anything. When I was younger, I used my mom's credit card to buy Clash of Clans gems. I didn't tell her. We're not going to talk about it, though. Shh, don't say anything about it. Don't say anything about it. When I was younger, I will admit it, to buy Clash of Clans gems. I did. Like $20 worth. It was a bad decision. I still regret it, you know? But, I mean, I've probably given her the money back by now.
Kid handbags. We're talking about $5,000-$6,000 purses.
Yes.
And you know what's sad is the $20 in Clash of Clans gems, guess what I upgraded? 2 Teslas. 2 Teslas.
5-star
Yes.
vacations, hotels and restaurants. Multiple credit cards.
Multiple, yes.
She doesn't even know what the limits are. She just spends until they melt, I guess. Gym
They
membership
haven't
with the
melted
trainer.
yet. Yes.
Gym membership with personal trainer, $100 an hour. High-end salons, right?
Yes.
Unlimited ride-sharing, organic food delivery.
Previous allowance, $5,000 a month. That is $60,000 a year. That is more than the average American salary by almost twofold. Let's see your base. Do you guys want to see my Clash of Clans base? Look at that prime fucking walls. Unrushed. Good base. Good value.
Tell me what you wanted me to get straight with your mom.
I want my mom to understand that I can't live off of $1,000 a month, and I grew up on a certain lifestyle. She can't just take that away from me immediately. If someone took her lifestyle away from her, she wouldn't like that. And I grew up on it. It's all I ever know. I can't deal with this. And so,
Go live in Camden for a week and get back to me. I lived in Camden a week for part of my high school experience. It wasn't a week. It was 4 days. I lived in Camden. It was terrible. Everybody I talked to was a drug addict. There was prostitutes all over the roads, homeless people everywhere. 2 out of 3 houses were abandoned. It's fucking terrible. Go live there and then get back to me. I think it's like an average of a person gets shot or gets killed a day in Camden.
Okay, so you want me to get her to do what? What would be
Give
the
more money.
home run for you?
I need her to understand that I need at least $2,500 a month. She's not,
30
she works
grand a
all the
year.
time. She doesn't do anything for me. She doesn't drive me anywhere. And so other people would have their moms.
Do you think this is fake, though? Like, this is cap. This is so cap. That she's going to get so made fun of. Like, is she so, like, blinded? Like, what?
But I have to do everything myself, and I need the funds for that.
So do you do that? When you have the money, are you in there in the kitchen frying up stuff and mixing up
No,
batter?
I'm buying food.
So you eat out a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make food at home, but then I get bored of just. I don't like cooking because it just makes a huge mess, and then my mom gets mad at me. And I don't like cleaning up a huge mess and doing the dishes.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say you don't know how to cook. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to say, I don't think you know how to cook.
You say she's not there for you. How do you get to school every day?
I do online school. I don't go to school.
You don't go to school?
I don't go to public school for other reasons.
Why not?
Like I just got traumatized.
Probably because she gets bullied.
You got traumatized.
Yes.
Part of it is that she couldn't keep up with the lifestyle of the
No,
other kids.
You can get bullied for being rich in high school. That's a genuine thing. That's a genuine thing. You can get bullied for being rich.
I can like actually focus on it because I also was behind. Like in public school, I was really behind because it would go so fast, and so now I can actually take my time.
You want a G-Wagon for your 16th birthday.
I need my G-Wagon.
An L choice, too. An L choice. Oh, a fucking G-Wagon? That's the car you want? Bro, those are ugly as fuck. I literally bought a Jeep. It's an uglier Jeep. It's so fucking ugly. This car looks disgusting. I'm literally pulling up my car. Which is cooler? This or this? The G-Wagon? Nah, my chat's blowing my shit right now. This looks like dick. Bro, that looks like a fucking box. And the tires are like for a fucking Prius. What the hell? Nah, I'm pissed.
There's no question. I need it.
There's no question.
Yeah.
You need that.
Yeah. My mom's buying a Bentley for herself. Why can't I get a G-Wagon?
Because she's an adult. And she probably worked for the money herself, unless she's a stay-at-home wife, but I highly doubt that if she's the one on the show. If she earned the money, she can spend the money how she pleases. There were so many kids, because I went to a preparatory school. When I was in high school, I had to wear a suit to school every day. And I was like one of the poorest kids, like there, like being real, like one of the poorest kids. And I was like middle lower class, right? Not like I wasn't in poverty in any way, shape, or form. I'm not gonna downplay how much money I had. But I had a grant to go there, right? Like, I had a grant to go there. I had a small scholarship. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be going, right? I went to the preparatory school, and there were kids where their dads made $20 million a year. And one of the guys that I knew had a brand new 2022, or I graduated in 2020, so it was like a 2018, 2019, whenever you got it. Brand new Tesla, like one of the nice ones, not one of the shittier ones, like one of the nice ones, crashed it. Like a week later, got another one. Got another one. The next week, crashed it, bought another one. $20 million a year, because they all own golf courses. I would always ask them, I was like, what does your dad do to where he makes that much money? He was like, my dad owns like 7 golf courses. I was like, how do you come upon that? How do you get that rich that you own 7 golf courses? Like, how's that a thing? She wants a G-Wagon for her first car. How much is a G-Wagon? A G-Wagon costs $133,000 for your first car?
She wants to give me a Mercedes C-Class.
How much is a Mercedes C-Class? It's a $44,000 car. That's a nice... I think this is better than the G-Wagon. That car looks nice.
With a
No,
Honda or a
listen,
Toyota, and then
listen,
it barely gets.
I will be happy with that car, but the thing
Bitch.
is, I want my G-Wagon. I want my G-Wagon!
Really? A C-Class?
No, we started with a Honda, a Toyota. I started with a
Absolutely
Toyota.
not. I will not be driving anything that can be considered an Uber X.
A what?
An Uber X.
An Uber X?
Yes, we're going Uber Lux and above.
Oh, she starts
I
crying.
want to say some things to you about your daughter. What I'm concerned about is her self-image.
Dr. Phil L. Dr. Phil L. won't let the girl get a Mercedes C-Class.
And self-image is the perception or mental picture that you have, your appearance, abilities, and personal worth.
Wait, she's as old as me. When this video was made, she was literally in the same class as me.
Yeah, I've said that overindulgence is a form of child abuse. It does cripple a child. You see, a child forms their self-image, their self-worth by making attributions to themselves. We watch ourselves in situations and say, wow, I did that. I overcame that. I accomplished.
Is Dr. Phil's head shaped weird?
More love and less money. And
More uncommon today than it was.
I feel like it's too late for that.
yeah,
I don't want love anymore.
well,
I don't want love anymore. I want Chanel bags. I want my G-Wagon.
Minimum wage isn't gonna get me
And-
my car.
Minimum wage ain't gonna get you a G-Wagon. Bitch, people spend their whole fucking lives grinding to get a goddamn G-Wagon. That's why you see most people that drive fucking nice-ass cars are old as fucking shit.
By the time I was your age, I'd worked at A&W root beer stand on roller skates. I had worked at throwing a paper route. I'd worked at Pizza Planet. I'd worked everywhere you could get a job.
Why is she crying?
I'm just saying, realize when you indulge her, you're doing that to make yourself feel better. For her to
If you see her YouTube, she has a G-Wagon. What's her YouTube? She has 1 million subs. Second time I crashed, she crashed her G-Wagon twice. I literally predicted that she would do that.
The color looks nice. It's like
Okay, I'm done watching this shit. This is fucking stupid. It's fake jewelry. All right, next.